Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Hope you are all well. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to pick a card for the week, for this week, and this is, of course, week commencing the 18th of July 2021. I'm going to use Rock Art Tarot. Okay, so card for week commencing 18th of July 2021. Okay, let's have a look. What have we got? Peacemaker of sensations, knowledge. Okay, now these cards are based on rock art, as you can see, very bold colours there. Okay, so the first thing that comes into my mind here, well, actually, I'm getting two things straight away here. I've got the cross, so something to do with religion, and I'm also seeing a star, something to do with off-world beings, UFOs, things like that. Okay, so things being put together. This is magenta. Magenta is the colour that in the spectrum actually puts together the lilac purple of the crown chakra and the red of the root chakra. The magenta joins them in the spectrum. So it's putting two opposites together. So are we about to find out some kind of knowledge about religious beliefs and what they have to do with off-world beings, UFOs, what a lot of people call aliens? Doesn't sound quite right though, does it? I don't think alien sounds the right word to use. I think off-world races, off-world peoples are far better. It looks a little bit like the sun. And yeah, it's almost like the human body coming up there with the chakra system going up. Right, the rising of the Kundalini. So energy vibrations going up. And I also get the feeling, looking at that there, that we also have to be grounded. We also have to remember we're part of the earth. And I think we're going to be learning quite a lot of things this week. Quite a lot of interesting things as well by the looking of that. And yellow is often seen as a link to the divine. As I say, that does look like the sun there, quite a strong one as well. As I say, you've got that star and the religion. So what I'm actually feeling as well with this card is the fact that we must not be closed-minded. We have to be very open-minded. We're not going to learn anything if we close our minds to things. Nothing's set in stone. Things can change and our opinions can change. As we grow in knowledge, our beliefs can change because we have different experiences. So our knowledge on what we thought was right or wrong can actually change. The green in the card there and the pink, and they say that's slightly lighter pink than the magenta, but that's to do with our heart chakra. And green and pink are the colours of love. So we need to be more open to other people. We need to be more open to learning about other people, other cultures, other races, including those off-world. And when I say people, I don't just mean human beings either, because although people are learning more about those off-world, there's still quite a lot of those on this world that people don't seem to give any thought to. And as I say, I'm not talking about humans, I'm talking about everyone else we share this planet with, many of whom have more than two legs. The turquoise here is also for knowledge and creativity. And turquoise is a colour that likes to belong, likes to fit in. But it's also a colour of, because it contains the blue, it's also a colour of communication. So you've got love and communication there. So this is a time when we need to start looking towards others, both human and non-human, and begin to communicate and begin to open our hearts a lot more than what we are at the moment. We need to start respecting others a lot more. Respect can bring understanding. It doesn't mean that you have to condone what somebody's doing. Obviously we're all different people, and a lot of people live far differently from what you do, what I do. They do things that we may not appreciate, we may not agree with. But when you try and understand why they're doing what they're doing, it brings knowledge. Knowledge brings understanding. So although you may not agree with it, at least you can understand where they're coming from. When you understand someone, you can actually, sorry, my phone's going off. When you understand someone, you can actually, it's a lot easier to actually love that person. It's a lot easier to be tolerant towards that person. And as I say, it doesn't mean that you have to agree with them. Lots of people can agree to disagree, but they stay good friends and they stay in peace with each other, even though they have completely different opinions. But it's tolerance, it's respect, it's understanding and knowledge, and that's how we get there. And this is something that I think is being quite lacking in all the years. We've had a lot of people trying to separate us, trying to put divisions among people, among the planet, all those that live on the planet. And it's time we got rid of those divisions. It's time we actually saw everything, everyone that lives on this planet as being an integral part of it, and try and understand where each one of us is coming from, and love each other and tolerate each other and understand and be knowledgeable. And anyone as well, if you're thinking of starting a course or finding more information about some kind of subject that you're interested in, if you're doing research or anything, this week, this knowledge card is a good week to do it. Because if you can see, this is almost like a rib cage opening up, and you can get inside, so it's almost like getting down into the depths, into the research. You can have a look. a good time to do that. Okay, so this is the card for week commencing the 18th of July 2021, Rock Art Tarot. Let me know if you like these cards. Okay, click like and subscribe. So if you want to see some more cards of the week or any other of my decks that I show on video, just click subscribe. It'll let you know. And thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you next week for our next card of the week. Hope everything goes well with you. Have a good time. Bye.